Good evening. As our stream keeps moving into the future and time keeps ticking, we're going to be looking at some more of the old stuff that I used to show off on the channel. Today, we're looking at a classic. We're looking at one of the old versions of Oregon Trail, though there's been so many old versions, it's hard to tell them all apart. I think this is the deluxe from the Windows 3.1 era version we're going to look at tonight. Um, I was little at the time, so I don't remember all the little nuances about what makes all the versions different. But we're playing in a browser emulator. There's a website that has an in-browser emulator and runs a whole bunch of the old DOS era games. So we'll probably be playing several games from the past over the coming year on the stream. One in particular I want to show off is Eagle Eye Mysteries in London. I mentioned that one last year during one of the variety streams, but I don't think we ever actually started. So that's coming up soon. I want to start that before the end of the month, because I think that's going to be a 17-part series, because there's 51 mysteries in Eagle Eye Mysteries in London. So it divides evenly into 17 streams if I do 3 mysteries to a stream. But for tonight, we're going to look at Oregon Trail, because I remember it being a little simpler to operate. So let's go ahead, get over to our browser emulator. Let's get things going here. It's loading. And I don't have my screen lined up correctly. Oof, not by a long shot. We don't need this big, huge frame, do we? That's roughly centered, I think. Simulation speed, 60-second hump, medium. Not sure if these are either credits on the list of legends. They're probably credits. So names of the people who made the game. All right, let's get into it. Too much text. I don't feel like reading. Let's just get into it. We'll figure it out as we go. I've played this before many years ago when I was little. I don't remember a thing, and what makes this different from other versions. We're about to go on a trail. Names. New game. Help. Each has advantages and disadvantages. Banker has extra starting cash. Doctor. I should probably be a doctor then. Merchants get a multiplier. But then these guys get huge multipliers. We're going to go doctor, I think. Let's not make it too terribly complex to start. You know what? I can be Evan for this round. And the other people in the wagon we'll do part of my family. So I'll be Evan, the player character, and the rest of our party is my brother Glenn, our good friend Brett, and then my mom and stepdad, Barbara and Rick. My family's really too big to put everybody on. I wish we could. All right, we're at the store for our starting. We'll buy 6 oxen. There's 5 of us. So we should have 25 sets of clothing. Boxes of bullets of 20 per box. 50, I guess. Let's get all the spares. Can we max out our food? We got money to spare. Okay. So everyone's got, we got money to spare. Let's have 8 oxen. I think we're good to go. All right, we want to, when do we want to leave? We don't want to leave too early. If we leave too late, we may not get there in time. We will start our adventure in April. We're in Independence. We have a lot of supplies. Here's a look at the map. Oh, that's, I can't see the map. So there's the map down here. It shows us where all the rivers and the landmarks are and the forts. Guide, we don't care. Status, everyone's in good health. We got a lot of good supplies. Rations. We can start with filling rations. And the pace, we want to start with a steady pace. Filling and steady. Those are the healthiest conditions. I do remember that much. All right, we can't hunt yet, but let's continue. A fire in your wagon destroyed some bullets and some of my food. We're still good on food, though, and bullets. And it looks like we're coming up on a river. All right, let's cross this river. Attempt to ford, caulk the wagon, or take the ferry. That's the safest option. All right, let's keep going. All right. We made it safely across the river. Of course we did. Let's do a hunt to try and recover some of that missing food. Oh, early 90s graphics, am I right? Well, I'm getting good at this hunting thing. You know, we've killed enough animals for this run. We shot 1,433 pounds of food, but we were only able to carry 200 pounds back. Wow. Let's keep going. And we're coming up on another river. Where we've reached the Big Blue River. Caulk the wagon. Apparently there was no ferry at this river. We're safe across the river. Let's keep rolling. Rick is exhausted. Well, we're already going at the slowest possible pace. Barbara has a broken arm and Rick has exhaustion. We're coming up on an outpost. We're at Fort Kearney. Can we trade here? Yeah, we can always hunt for more extra food when we leave the fort. I'd rather have more than I need than less than I need. I think that's enough supplies. Let's go ahead and. He says I can't get all those wheels. Well, one, then we have a full set. He doesn't want me to buy any wheels. Okay, then. He's not going to sell me the axles either. Oh, well, we still have 3 of each spare, so I guess we're good for right now. In that case, let's go. Yeah, let's do that. So now money is increased. We still have spare parts. Rick has exhaustion. Barbara has a broken arm. Glenn, Brett, and Evan are healthy. We have 1,000 pounds of food and over 1,000 bullets. Pace, we'll keep going steady. Rations, we're still going to do filling rations. And we're going to do another hunt for 200 more pounds of food. Oh, I hit one of the fast ones. £1,856, but we were only able to carry 200 back. So yeah, we don't want to be too terribly wasteful. Let's keep rolling. Brett has typhoid fever. That's not good. We're already at the healthiest pace. Rick has recovered. Everyone else is in fair health now. All right, we're going to keep going. There's actually a musical parody of Oregon Trail. It's called Trail to Oregon, and it was made by the talented Star Kid production team. The ones who are famous for the Harry Potter musicals trilogy. All right, we're coming up on a landmark. We've reached Chimney Rock. We don't need to get anything else. Brett is well again. We found some fruit. What's her status? Everyone is fair. Barbara is still recovering from a broken arm. All right, let's keep going. A thief stole 8 oxen. What? All my oxen? A thief stole all my oxen. Can I get 6 of them back by trading? I have to give up all my clothing. Let's try that again. I don't want to give up that much money. We can only buy supplies at forts, which means we're stuck trying to trade. I have 1,000. Oh, crap, yes. We're going to have to hunt again before we continue. All right. I shot 1,855 pounds, but with 7 bullets. But we were only able to carry 200 back. How much food we got right now? 634. We still got a lot of bullets. Let's hunt a little more. Let's get our food supplies up. Let's stall a little bit and get our food supplies up. It looks like food is a little scarce. Let's continue a bit and hunt a little down the stream. Yeah, so we can do one hunt in a place and then move again, I think is how we're going to do it. We don't want the food to become scarce. All right, I'm still not seeing anything. Let's move a little farther. I don't think I could hit the squirrels even back then. But you did see me hit a couple rabbits earlier. Well, I'm just shooting wild right now. We got 294 pounds of food, but we were only able to carry 200 back. All right, so what's our status? All right, we're still doing pretty okay with that. Okay, let's continue then. We're coming up on a fort. Everyone's in good health. Barbara is still recovering from broken arm. We're at Fort Laramie. Do we want to top off any supplies? Yes, we do. We're going through food pretty fast. But food's expensive out here. You know, for food, we just need to hunt it. We had a wagon tongue break, but we're able to replace from supplies. I want to keep a full set of reserves up, so let's try for a replacement. 44 pounds of food, that's a steal. Barbara as well again. And oh, that's a nice pretty background with the mountains. Really, the point of hunting beyond shooting single bison is really just target practice. Let's not be too wasteful here. 700 pounds of food, but we can only carry 200 back. Let's keep going. We're already more than a third of the way through the trail. This could be a short stream. I had a wagon tongue break. Let's try and trade for another spare. Says I don't have enough. Oh, looks like I fixed the tongue. Okay, so I still have the spares. We're all still in fair health. How's our food diminishing? 770. Let's run another hunt. All right, that's wasteful now at this point. 1,356 pounds. Of course, we can only keep 200, so let's keep rolling. Landmark up ahead. We were delayed for going off the trail. Brett has a broken leg. And let's do one more hunt to keep our food supplies up. Oh, we only brought back 100 pounds that time. Still, that slows us down of running out of food. We're at Independence Rock. This is one of the big famous landmarks on the Oregon Trail. We still got good supplies. Can I barter for 4 more oxen? That's most of my bullets. No. That was a little ambitious, I admit. $96? Yes, it's a deal. The more oxen you have, the faster you move, I think. I know that's the case in some versions. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling. Glenn was bitten by a snake. He's got bug bites from 10 years ago that still haven't healed properly in real life, so I guess this game is a simulation of reality. Brett was also bitten by a snake. Meanwhile, everyone else is in good health. $999, but only can keep 200, as usual. And we're about halfway through the trail already. The South Pass. Let's keep going. The trail divides. Do we want to head to Fort Bridger, or do we want to take the shortcut to the Green River? Let's take the shortcut. We're pretty good on supplies. Food, we're burning through, but we can keep that up with some carefully timed hunting. I still haven't hit any squirrels this run. It looks like animals are a bit scarce out here. Ooh, there's a bear. Bears have started to appear. We shot 936 pounds. We can keep 200. So Glenn recovered from his snake bite, and Brett recovered from his snake bite and was immediately bitten by another snake. So Brett has a snake bite, and Glenn broke his leg, and the rest of us are in fair health. Nice sunny day, but the fields are not good grass for the oxen right now. Bad water, that's not good. We've slipped into poor health. Let's keep the steady pace. Let's not speed things up or anything. Glenn has a broken arm. Barbara is sick with typhoid. Wow. Our party's in poor shape right now. We're about to cross another river. Glenn got sick and died, but Brett recovered. Oh, we lost Glenn. That's not good. We'll take the ferry. We're not taking any chances. We lost Glenn. We've already lost someone. Brett has a fever. So Rick and I are in very poor health. Barbara has typhoid and Brett has a fever. This is not good. And we're already doing the healthiest pace. We're about halfway along the course. Brett was bitten by a snake. The oxen still don't have grass. Barbara has a broken leg. Wow, this game is totally evil. Well, we still got 4 members of the party who aren't dead yet. And we got lost from the trail. And I could speed things up to make up for lost time, but health is poor right now. Brett recovered. We're coming up on something there. We still have a lack of water. Rick caught cholera. We had a wagon wheel break, but we were placed from supplies. Let's try and get another spare then. $49 pounds of food. Food is the resource that I can. We're in very poor health right now. And there is no medicine in this version of the game. Soda Springs. Let's continue in. We need to do. We're low on food again, so let's do another hunt. We shot 1,152, but we can only keep 200. All right, we're going to keep going. And it looks like another ford up ahead. We reached Fort Hall, also known as Hall Fort. Our group is still in poor health overall. Let's keep going. Let's not be wasteful. 343 pounds of food, but we can only keep 200. We're gonna have enough ammunition left that when we finally do get Oregon, we can have a Wild West shootout. Unfortunately, that's not in this game. Rick is exhausted. Still a lack of water. Barbara recovered, but the group overall is still in poor health. At least nobody's actually sick right now. And we just passed my birthday in game. How's our food supplies? Let's get some more. I hit my first squirrel for the run. And I hit a rabbit. Alright, that's enough of a slaughter. Let's keep going. 718 pounds of food. We can only keep 200. Let's keep moving. We're still in poor health. We're about 2/3 through the track. We're coming up on another river crossing. This is the Snake River. Hire an Indian to help. They know the area best. And how many clothing sets am I down to now? We're safely across another river. We need to do another hunt. 22 sets of clothes. Let's trade for 2 more sets of clothes, and each of us has 6. And how many bullets do I have? Still a lot of bullets. Let's hunt for some more. Let's hunt for a little more food. Alright, let's not be wasteful. 369 pounds of food. Buffalo is like a single shot to get your maximum 200. Let's keep going. Look, the map says we're almost there. We're back into fair health. Nobody's sick right now. We're still missing blood. We're coming up on a fort. We're getting close. Fort Boise. We're not too far off now. Brett got the measles. The trail got rough. We're so close to the end now. Barbara has a broken leg. Rick is exhausted. Brett has recovered. And we're up on another landmark shortly. How's our food supplies? Let's stock up some more food. Looks like food is a little bit scarce out here. So that's enough. 1,095 pounds of food. We carried 200 back. Let's keep rolling. No need to cut down on rations. No need to increase pace. We're doing well right now, relatively. We have reached the Grand Ronde in the Blue Mountains. Head to Fort Walla Walla to buy supplies or take the shortcut to the Dalles. We're going to take the shortcut. We're good on supplies. Barbara was bitten by a snake. An ox is sick. Brett has a century. Rick is well. So we're back into poor health. How's our food supplies? We're going to keep rolling. Brett recovered. Barbara's still recovering from her snake bite. Poor health overall. We've reached the Dalles. Take the Barlow Toll Road, or do we want to raft down the river? Let's take the toll road. It seems safer. And right off the toll road, we took the wrong trail. We still got plenty of money. We've hardly been using it. Supplies are still good all around, but let's do a hunt. Now we're just being wasteful, but I'm kind of enjoying the target practice, and the game's almost over. All right, let's keep going. 1,105 pounds. We can only keep 200. Let's keep rolling. So yeah, I do recommend you check out Trail to Oregon. It's a very entertaining musical. Got a comedy, but there's some nice dramatic parts as well. We had a wagon tongue break, but we fixed it. We still have all the spares. Rick got a fever. We lost an ox, but that's okay because we still have 9 of them. Wagon wheel break, replaced from supplies. Let's see if we can't get another supply. Nobody's got a wheel to spare. That's okay, because we're so close to the end now, we probably don't need another one. Barbara is exhausted. Brett has a fever. So I'm in very poor health. Brett and Rick have fevers, and Barbara has exhaustion. We've reached the Willamette Valley. Is that it? Really? We arrived on October 13th, 1848, I think, and received the following points. My score is 1,039. So you get points for all your supplies. So that's it, I guess. Wow, the game's really over already. Alright, who can I raid? Oof. Most of my musicians aren't on tonight. The one musician is on is the one who told me that I'm not allowed to raid them with less than 3 viewers. So I think we're just gonna raid. We're gonna raid someone named Sarah Lightman. I'm not familiar with her show. She's a recent follow that I followed because I was watching someone else's show and they rated her. So I can't tell you anything about the show. So have the raid's been initiated, and the channel has follower only chat, but that's okay because we have no viewers. So yeah, this was fun playing Oregon Trail. I'm gonna try out some other old games on the site as well. Have a good night. So, old games on the site.